Time and time it has been said that education is the key to a bright future and that one is assured of better career prospects and opportunities through education. Economic integration in Africa happening at a faster pace, integrating the educational sector is key in building a mass of qualified professionals as well as filling the gap in different economic spheres. Experts from higher education sectors as well as other learning institutions argue that this integration is essential to ensure that Africa's economy is progressive. Despite the importance of education, however, the African continent still lags behind education-wise as compared to other countries in the world. Latest reports from the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization shows that by 2030, millions of African children will continue to miss out on school. The report shows that 1 in 5 children in Africa who should be in primary school aren't. 3 in 5 girls do not complete lower primary school, and that by 2030, 8% of the children who should be in primary school won't be. The critical question then stands: what has led to this situation? Several reasons have contributed to this situation. Some of the reasons pointed out include conflicts as well as violence, displacements, cultural diversity, as well as linguistics.
Poverty has been and remains a major challenge for many families and their children. Parents may not be able to afford to send their children to school, or they might want to keep them to work. Africa has suffered from its more than fair share of conflicts, displacement, challenges from natural disasters, linguistic and cultural diversity. Sometimes be a problem because
well, basically, we have 1.9 million children being pushed out of their education, being pushed out of school across 8 countries in Western and Central Africa for insecurity reasons, for violence, as well as threats of violence. I myself, for instance, visited Burkina Faso a few weeks back, and there what we see is that the reasons most of the schools are closing is because of threats of violence. They see that schools have been attacked in other villages. There are rumors that are coming through that this school will also be attacked, so basically children are kept home. And often is the case as well, obviously, you know, entire villages are being displaced because of that fear of attack. So we have a combination of things. The root cause is insecurity and it is fear, and that is making parents keep their children at home.
Increased attacks on schools, teachers and students by armed groups has led to closure of learning institutions. In 2019, for example, UNICEF reported that 9,272 schools were closed in the regions due to violence, which has forced 1.9 million children out of the classroom. This statistic stands as 3 times the number at the end of 2017. Nearly half of the schools closed were in Cameroon, while more than 600,000 children were forced out of school. Other nations affected include Mali, Burkina Faso, as well as Niger. It is, however, clear and critical that the government needs to make massive investments towards ensuring that learners have access to safe and secured learning environments and spaces.